Hello, I'm Cameron Booth at the Children's Museum of Richmond, and today we're going to create some salty ice paintings. For this lesson, you're going to need an ice cube tray filled with watercolor. If you don't have watercolor at home, you can always take some washable markers and pull out the felting that is on the inside of the marker and drop it into a cup of water to make your own watercolor at home. Super clever. Now, after you fill up your water tray with the watercolor, put it in the freezer overnight so you get these little teeny tiny watercolor ice cubes. You'll also need some salt and some crayons for a fun resist effect. Now, this kind of gets a little bit messy, so in order to contain that mess, I like to use a big baking sheet. And of course, you will also need paper. Put your paper on the baking sheet and take one of your crayons, right? And you can color. I'm actually going to use a white crayon because I think it kind of makes a magical effect. You can't see it on the white paper, but you'll be able to see it after we apply our watercolor. Right? And I'm going to draw some really cool things. Don't be afraid to bear down hard with your crayon. And you could use other colors of crayon too. I'm about to switch up my colors. As you can see, I just drew a bunch with my white crayon, and you can't see anything. But don't worry, it's gonna appear in a little bit. And I'm also gonna use orange, because orange is my favorite color. Maybe even a little bit of blue. Just drawing some shapes. All right. Once you have your crayon onto your paper, you are going to start to apply your frozen watercolor. Now, you could use any color you would like. As you see, I have a couple different colors here. And I'm gonna actually start with taking some of my frozen watercolor and just placing it around on my paper and letting it sit. As this melts, we'll start to spread out. Next, I'm going to take my salt. This is going to cause a chain reaction with the watercolor, causing the ice cubes to melt. And you just need a little bit, it goes a long way, trust me. Now I'm gonna start to take my watercolor and start to paint my paper with it. And if it's a nice day outside, this is a fun activity to do outside, maybe on a table. But I'm starting to see that white crown appear. So I'm gonna put my watercolor back, take my other watercolor that I had sitting down on my paper, push it all around. It's really showing up good. And I'm going to finish this up with some purple. And try using the edges of the ice cube to get different line weights. Or you use the flat, big end of the ice cube to make heavy lines. Ooh, and our yellow made a really, really great, vibrant color. All right, and you will see, I made a really cool watercolor ice cube painting. Now, you can continue to use your ice cubes until they melt or fall apart. Another great thing is if they melt too much in your ice cube tray, you can always stick them back in your freezer and use them for another time. Thanks for joining me today. Keep your eyes peeled for other activities brought to you by the children.